Hello everybody, welcome back to another Train Sim World 5 video. We're back on the Great Western Express and we're going to be driving the HST, the high speed train, all the way to London Paddington. So let's get the train set up. We're open the doors actually. I know it says just stop at location Paddington, but we sort of need to let people on, so we'll just open the doors anyway. Safety systems, where are they on this one? Oh yeah, over here, AWS and DSD. Master key on, neutral. Right, close the doors. Shit, you don't actually need to open the doors. It's one of those old route. Well, it's the oldest UK route, so it doesn't really consider loading passengers at the beginning of the service. It's just sort of get in and go. Right, brakes are releasing fairly nicely, so we'll start applying a little bit of power. And we should then get moving. There we go. But yeah, the remaster, as you can see from this, is still not out. From looking at Discord service, I think Liam was, Dovetail Games Liam, who's working on the remaster. He was in the Train Sim community Discord. And he was saying sort of just don't expect it this year. Which, I mean, we've only got sort of a month and a half left, or month, yeah. So yeah, don't expect the remaster this side of the year, or at least until 2025. Right, we're off. Which is, I suppose, a good thing, as it means it's being worked on thoroughly, which is brilliant. Yeah, you got Brighton on there. Look at that. I've actually ever read the useful numbers bit. I think it used to be quite blurry, but I suppose as the game's got better, it's not as blurry now. Always contact the controlling signaller first. First Great Western Control Centre. So you got the electrical control operator Romford, Eastleigh, Romford. Why's it got Romford on there? I can understand Eastleigh and Brighton, as that's where, well, at the time Great Western went to Brighton. But Romford, why's Romford on there? I'm sure that will be something for the comments. You got the little National Radio Network System Zone numbers. It's quite cool to have a glance at. Brighton 097. The old school system before GSMR came in. There's 166. So up to 125 miles an hour. And it stays at 125 all of the way to Ealing Broadway. So it's quite a simple run, really. Open the train up, get it going. Okay, let's go ahead whilst we still... Let's get a flyby shot whilst we still can. Soon enough the train will be going basically the same speed as the camera. And there is two HSTs in the game now. You've got the Great Western one, which is actually the really old one. And you've also got the East Midlands Trains HST, which is on the Midland Mainline route by Skyhook. Which is one we drive more of nowadays. And then you do Derby to Leicester, Leicester to Nottingham. A bit more to do in that. Well, I could have a nice little drive on this route. When was the last time we were on this route? It's another one I haven't been on in a little while. Last time we were on this route was Great Western. It actually wasn't really long ago. June time. Yeah, June time. And the last time we drove the HST was in May. So yeah, not overly long ago. I mean, before this, I was doing Peak Forest, and we hadn't driven that in almost a year. I think the route I haven't played the longest is Sandpats Grade. Yeah, Sandpats Grade I haven't driven since 2021, I don't think. So I'm at some point, I would like to go back to Sandpats Grade, which is was the first route in the game, CSX Heavy Hill. Where's that one run between Cumberland and somewhere? Yeah, at some point we might do Sandpats Grade. Might at some point means within the next 4 or 5 years. Going up to Twyford, first stop out of Reading. Then you've got another big gap over to Maidenhead, and after that they're all sort of every mile or two. Here we go, get about 100, picking up the speed gently. Still a good looking route for its age. I mean, this route is was it 2017? 2017? Yeah, 2017 I think. So what's that? 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah, 7 years. 7 years, which is quite a bit for a TSW route. Because yeah, it was Sandpats Grade, then it was this, I think, then Rapid Transit, and then the North East Corridor, New York. I think it was in that order. When TSW was brand new. Now it's well, an old game, I suppose. That's 166. Yeah, would you consider Train Sim World old? I know they bring out a new game every year, but yeah, Train Sim World as a whole, it's sort of 2016, I suppose. That's when CSX Heavy Hill released. There's the cat ace on yeah, no, right in front of our blimmin' screen. Luckily we're not stopping anywhere, so I'll let her stand in front of the screen. Shouldn't be any yellows or reds on here until we get a bit further into London. Then you might, on the rare chance, get a yellow or a red. Sometimes coming up to Old Oak Common you'll get brought down for the sort of an ECS coming out or going into it. What speed are we going now? 118 or so. Okay, Ace, go on the chair. There she goes. That's sitting behind me on my chair. Cool. There's also another route you can drive this train on. I think is there just one? That you can drive this train, or at least this version of the train. This is the what's this one? Oh, HST types. Is this one an MTU? Because I think the one on Midland Mainline, that's a VP185 engine to HST. Oh yeah, I think this one might be an MTU. Yeah, no, you can drive this on Birmingham Cross City. I think there's a couple of services for the HST. I feel like it might be on something more recent as well. Right, Maidenhead. Which sometimes there's a few services that actually do stop here on the fast. A couple of morning ones and a couple of evening ones will additionally stop here, and Slough. If you get that one, you're basically the slow train, stuff at Maidenhead and Slough, and then Paddington. I know, what's that the most interesting HST service on this route? Because yeah, there's one which stops at Maidenhead and Slough. What other ones are there? Is there one which would stop at like Ealing Broadway? Can't be. Probably would have come across it by now. Yeah, what's like the most interesting HST service today? No, we get stuck behind a 166. Then Taplow Station. Or Taplow. Taplow, Burnham, and then Slough. And Slough's sort of the halfway point of the route already, so I mean, it's been 10 minutes. So in the next 2 minutes we should be flying through Slough. $120 still. Let's try and get up to 125 full speed. What's that? We'll be doing 122. This is Burnham. So on the left hand side of us you've got all of the well, it's the slow lines, or relief lines as they're known on the Great Western. But where else are they known as relief lines? Everywhere else is just slow lines. But yeah, well, the Great Western Main Line's different. So instead of up slow, down slow, it's up relief and up and down relief. Slightly different. And 124. Come on. 125. And there we go, 125 miles an hour, top speed for the journey. Right down. Do like the on PlayStation, I think it's on Xbox as well, but the controller vibrates when you sort of go over track joints and point work. So a nice little added extra. This is Slough. So we're now halfway. There's a little Windsor service. Let's see, it does the new oh it does, yeah. Yeah, look at that, that's cool. So that's the new sort of map UI thing. So there's the one there to Windsor and Eton Central. See all of the departures there for that, which is cool. 1437 Oxford. Yeah, cool. And you also can, is it from this route? It might not be from this route, or is it from this route? Yeah, that's the thing there, isn't? No, that's fast travel. And I've picked up from one of the routes, it might be Bakerloo. But you can, yeah, I think it's on Bakerloo actually. You can route hop to Great Western. This one's Langley. Langley, this one. There goes a 166. About overtaking it. Some of that. Don't know why people are on the fast platforms there. There we go. Slow coaches. Cool. Then you've got Ivor and then West Drayton. And off that Hayes and Harlington. Although West Drayton's the boundary stop for Oyster. And contactless. And also I think the London zones. West Drayton's the final one. There we go. I haven't really noticed it before, but now I'm noticing people standing on the fast platforms. It's like, what are you doing there? Don't stand there. Same thing happens on the West Coast Main Line at Cheddington. You've got loads of NPCs just sort of wandering up and down the fast platforms, and it's like, why is that a spawn point? That'd be a right safety risk. West Drayton stops. This is where you can drive the HOA wagons, the freight services. No, not them. Tea tankers. Yeah, the the petroleum services. You can drive to West Drayton, and then it goes off down down here, wherever that is down there. So up next is Hayes and Harlington. We got Airport Junction. It's Airport Junction. So that goes off towards Heathrow Airport up there. Which the likelihood of seeing that is minimal. I suppose it's a bit like Eurostar. Probably never going to see that on Train Sim World. Yeah, seeing Heathrow, I think, unfortunately, would be it is quite rare. Yeah, probably wouldn't see it. So I think they're very strict with licensing and just sort of doing that area, unfortunately. Hayes and Harlington. And you got Southall. Yeah, Southall, that's the next one. Southall, Hanwell, West Ealing, Ealing Broadway. And Southall's where West Coast Railways are based. So if you go past it in real life, have a look out, you might see a steam train or some sort of cool diesel train. And is that a gasometer? Is that a gasometer? I think it is. Don't really see many of them now. Being taken down. Got the HOA wagons there at the back, which was Cargo Line Volume 2. And yeah, that's where West Coast Railways are based out of. Which this whole area has been completely redone within the remaster. It looks completely different. So I look forward to sort of seeing more of that. And also seeing the services. It's from that we've got, I think that one of the sort of the only screenshots we've got of the Great Western Remaster is of Southall Depot there. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what even a fast point thing to it. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what Liam makes of it. If there's any sort of services or special shunting services you can do in there. To get rail tours ready. Just coasting now, getting about 110. Literally no point in speeding up now, as we got the 100 just after Ealing Broadway, which is shortly coming up. Your West Ealing station, where you can drive the Greenford shuttles to and from. That's 166. Right, pop that down even more. And this is Ealing Broadway. So yeah, it comes down to 100, and after that I think it's down to 50, which is sort of opposite the North Pole International Depot. Yeah, you got the name tags now, haven't you? What's it called on here? Yeah, North Pole Depot. And I love these new name tags. The Old Oak Common Middle Side in. Which that's all gone now. What's that there? North Pole Depot Head Shunt, Reception Line. Yeah, it's great having the tags. Yeah, Eurostar used to be housed at the North Pole Depot. Hence why it's called North Pole International. But not anymore. It's just really cool thinking about those, you know, Eurostar trains and, you know, running on third rail, going to North Pole International. Cause it's quite a sort of trek from Waterloo over to the North Pole depot. I mean, you got come out of Waterloo, then get onto the West London line, and then sort of go up there, and then well, the West London line is here. Yeah, it's a bit of a trek from Waterloo. Probably what, 20 minutes, 25 minutes to get to the depot. Must be brilliant though. So yeah, lasted 13 or so years, and then well, I got St Pancras as we know now, and the depot at Stratford. Right, coming down for the 50, and then we've got the 40. Nice. Another gasometer there, loads of them on it. It's quite a cool gasometer. It's on the approach to Victoria, yeah, Blackfriars. And they ours too. And they've sort of built flats within it, which look really cool. Or sort of in the shell of it. Nice. Let's put that down. Down for the 40. Cool. Yeah, now on the approach to, I mean, that was quick. Yeah, 22 minutes. And we're already at Paddington. That's 34 miles as well, so that's quite a impressive amount. Then you got Westbourne Park Tube Station, which is on the right, and then you got Royal Oak Station, which we'll see. Can't drive on those bits. On there, that's Westbourne Park, and then Royal Oak on the other side. And that's all of the Elizabeth line work, which is now all done. As this route's set in, well, the timetable said 2016, but I think the route itself is 2015. Lovely. Yeah, thanks to all of you who are watching to this stage, though. As we approach our final stop. This should clear us into the station. Yeah, platform 3. Coming down to 25. So doors will open on the right hand side of the train. Okay, that's 25 now. Although we'll probably come into the platform about 15 to 20. Don't want to be going quick. Whereas you're going to be eating the buffers. There we go. Oh yeah, welcome to Paddington, welcome to London. Bit of lunch and then get out again. What time was the service again? Yeah, something 12, wasn't it? I think. Oh, 40, yeah, well, in for lunch and then get out. This goes over to Swansea in only 45 minutes, and all the way back to Swansea. What's that? 4 hours? 4 hours away? Yeah, London to Cardiff. I don't think it's even that well, not too long. 2.5 hours. Slowly budging down. That will do. You don't want to be sort of too close. Right, here we are. This is London Paddington. Do that. Tail lights on. DRA on. Set that to off. There you go. Well, that is. Oh, look at that. It's bang on as well. Look at that. That literally spot on. I think that, yeah, it's basically where the cab door should be. So that is, yeah, spot on. Well, that is going to be it, everybody, for today's 20 mile, oh, that's lovely, 20 mile 5 video. Links can be found all the usual places: Discord, PayPal, merch store. Apart from that, thanks all for coming in, and I hopefully we'll see you in the next one. See you all. Take care. Bye, guys.